Turbocharged engines have become a staple in modern cars, offering a perfect blend of power and fuel efficiency. However, with all that added performance comes the need for careful maintenance. Just like any high-performance machine, a turbo engine requires attention to ensure it lasts for years without issues. Today, we're going to discuss key tips and tricks to make your modern turbo engine run smoother and last longer. Regular oil changes, the heartbeat of your engine, one of the most important maintenance tasks for any engine, turbocharged or not, is keeping the oil fresh. Turbo engines run at higher temperatures and pressures than naturally aspirated engines, which means the oil takes a beating. Over time, old oil can lose its effectiveness, increasing friction and wear on your engine's vital components. Changing the oil regularly is essential, but turbo engines often require high-quality synthetic oil to handle the heat and pressure. Check your vehicle's manual for the recommended oil type and change intervals. Most experts suggest changing the oil every 5,000 to 7,500 miles. But if you drive in harsher conditions, such as heavy traffic or extreme temperatures, you may need to change it more frequently. Don't skimp on the turbocharger cooldown. If you're someone who likes to drive hard and fast, there's a vital step that many people overlook: letting your turbocharger cool down after a drive. Turbo engines generate a lot of heat, especially when you're accelerating or driving at high speeds. That turbocharger spins at incredible RPMs, which can cause the oil inside it to get extremely hot. To protect your turbocharger and extend its lifespan, give the engine a few minutes of idle time before turning it off. This allows the oil to cool and the turbo components to stabilize, preventing unnecessary wear and reducing the chances of oil coking, where oil turns into carbon deposits in the turbo system. Whether you're just cruising around town or taking it to the track, always remember to let your engine cool down. Keep an eye on the air filters. A turbocharged engine relies heavily on a steady flow of air. The turbo itself works by compressing air before it enters the engine for combustion. If that air isn't clean, it can cause performance problems and even damage the engine over time. The air filter in your turbo engine should be checked regularly for dirt and debris. A clogged air filter can restrict airflow, causing the turbocharger to work harder and leading to increased engine wear. Replace the air filter as needed and consider using a high-performance filter for better airflow and filtration. Maintain your intercooler system. When the turbo compresses air, it heats it up, which can reduce efficiency and power. That's where the intercooler comes in. It cools the compressed air before it enters the engine, ensuring that the air is denser and has more oxygen, giving your engine more power without overheating. If your intercooler is dirty or clogged, it won't perform as efficiently, which can impact engine performance and potentially lead to overheating. Regularly clean or inspect the intercooler, especially if you drive in dusty or muddy conditions. Keep an eye out for leaks or damage, which can affect airflow and cooling efficiency. Don't overload the engine. While turbocharged engines are designed for power, it's important not to push them beyond their limits. Overloading the engine, such as carrying excessive weight or constantly driving at high RPMs, can put undue stress on the turbo and other engine components. Driving responsibly and avoiding excessive engine loads will ensure that the turbo system operates within its optimal range. Also, try not to rev the engine too high when it's cold. Give it a minute or two to warm up before pushing it, which will help maintain oil flow and minimize wear. Keep the cooling system in check. Your turbocharged engine depends on a well-functioning cooling system to manage heat. The engine, turbo, and intercooler all need to be kept at the right temperature to ensure performance and longevity. Check the radiator and coolant levels regularly. Overheating can cause serious damage to both the engine and the turbocharger, so it's essential to replace coolant as recommended by your vehicle's manufacturer and look out for signs of leaks or corrosion in the system. A properly functioning cooling system reduces the risk of turbo failure and extends the life of the entire engine. Use quality fuel. The quality of the fuel you put into your turbo engine can have a direct impact on its longevity. Poor quality fuel, or the wrong type of fuel for your specific engine, can lead to carbon buildup, knocking, and even damage to the turbo components. Turbo engines are powerful, efficient, and an incredible piece of engineering. But like any high-performance machine, they require care and attention to last. Regular oil changes, a proper cool-down routine, clean air filters, and routine maintenance of your turbo system are just a few key factors in ensuring that your engine performs at its best for years to come. By following these simple steps, you'll not only extend the life of your turbo engine, but also improve its efficiency and overall performance. Regular turbo inspections. Spot issues early. Just like any high-performance engine component, your turbocharger needs regular inspections. Catching issues early, such as wear on the turbo bearings or oil leaks, can prevent costly repairs down the line. Make it a habit to have a professional inspect your turbo system during routine maintenance to ensure everything is running smoothly. Look for unusual sounds, excessive smoke, or reduced power, as these can be early signs of trouble. Avoid short trips. Let the engine warm up. Turbocharged engines need time to reach their optimal operating temperature, which is why short trips can be hard on the engine. If you're just driving for a few miles, your engine may not reach the temperature needed for proper lubrication, leading to accelerated wear on the turbo and internal components. Try to avoid short, frequent trips whenever possible, and let your engine warm up gradually to maintain its longevity. Maintain proper tire pressure and alignment. While it may seem unrelated, maintaining proper tire pressure and wheel alignment plays a critical role in your turbo engine's overall health. Improper tire pressure or misalignment can cause unnecessary strain on the engine, reducing fuel efficiency and causing the turbo to work harder than it needs to. Regularly check tire pressure and get alignment checks to ensure your vehicle is running efficiently and your turbo engine is under less strain. Keep an eye on the wastegate. The wastegate is an essential component in turbocharged engines. It regulates exhaust flow to the turbocharger to prevent it from spooling up too quickly or too much, ensuring that the turbo operates within safe limits. Over time, the wastegate can wear out or get clogged, leading to turbo lag or reduced performance. Regular inspection and cleaning of the wastegate can help keep it functioning properly and ensure optimal turbocharger performance. Don't push the engine too hard immediately. After startup, the initial moments after starting your engine are crucial for long-term turbo health. Immediately pushing the engine to high RPMs or putting it under heavy load can cause premature wear. The oil hasn't fully circulated yet, and the turbo is still cold, which can lead to metal-on-metal friction inside the turbocharger. Allow the engine to idle for a minute or two after startup before pushing it, ensuring everything is lubricated and ready to perform at its best. Monitor boost pressure regularly. Another key aspect of maintaining a turbo engine is keeping an eye on the boost pressure. Boost pressure is an indicator of how much air is being compressed by the turbo and sent into the engine. Too much or too little boost pressure can indicate issues with the turbo or the engine management system. Many modern vehicles come equipped with boost gauges, but if yours doesn't, consider having one installed. Regularly monitoring the boost pressure ensures that the turbo is operating within the optimal range and helps you spot issues like a faulty wastegate or leaks in the intercooler system before they turn into major problems. Avoid engine modifications that may overstress the turbo. While it's tempting to modify your engine for more power, it's crucial to be cautious when it comes to turbo systems. Over-modifying the engine, such as increasing boost pressure too much or installing a larger turbocharger without proper tuning, can put excess strain on the turbo and other engine components. It's important to work with professionals who understand the intricacies of turbocharged engines if you want to make upgrades. Stick to modifications that are compatible with your engine and always ensure that your cooling, exhaust, and fueling systems can handle the increased demands. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment with your own maintenance tips, and share this video with friends who are also turbo engine enthusiasts. We'd love to hear about your experiences with turbo engines, so let us know in the comments below. Keep your engine running smoothly and drive safely.